Welcome back, episode 3, Thick of Things. We back already. You know, we're going to keep this rolling over and over. You're going to get a lot of fucking videos from us. Be ready to get all of this shit.
So much content is coming your way.
Yes.
It's going to be ridiculous.
Woo! You best be ready. Click that like right now.
You're going to giggle.
All right. Get her started.
All right, nah. But you know what I was thinking about the other day when I was at work? So, like, I looked at Walmart as like a colony. Well, not Santana. Cameron said this the other day about the colony of ants. And when I was at work, I was thinking about, like, Walmart is a big colony of ants. And we're just like, we store the food and people just come get whatever they want.
Walmart's the queen ant.
Walmart, yeah. So, technically the GM of Walmart is the queen ant. And this is what I was thinking, like, we have domesticated ourselves. Like, at one time, there was a point where, like, hey, I'm gonna eat your son.
Well, yeah, I think. Well,
I don't know what that has to do with Walmart.
I mean, we became civilized.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, but Walmart was just an example, you know. At one time, we're like, I'm gonna eat your leg off, bitch. Like dogs and cats.
Yeah, but imagine if dog and cats had they got their own food and they had their own like fucking stores set up to where like a dog would walk into the automated fucking doors and come like, hey, I want this high ass degree dog food instead of some pedigree or some bullshit. That's what humans are.
That like blew my mind. Like, wow, we should be.
Well, you got bigger brains.
Like,
so
imagine one
to do it.
Imagine one day like something clicks and we're just like, rah, I'm gonna eat you.
It's like that.
Bro, that blew
I don't think that's how that works. Hey, do enough bath salt, bro.
You're on something.
All right, so for the record, I work at 4 in the morning at Walmart, so my mind's thinking about all kinds of things.
No, when I worked at Home Depot, when I worked at 5 to 2 at Home Depot, I swear to God, from 5 to like 8 is like 2 years. Like,
yeah, it's so long. It's so long.
But in hindsight,
5 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock in the night.
No, 5 to 8 in the morning. Like that 3 hour time, that 3 hour interval.
Like, yeah, that's gonna seem like forever.
It's fucking like so. I'm just like, bro, please. But like another thing is like once I get out of work at 2. I'm like, bro, that fucking flew by. Like, if you work like a 10 to like another shift that I usually work is like a 1 to 10, 1 in the afternoon to 10 at night.
I would not like that.
That's fucking horrible. And I was thinking about the other night or yesterday. I was at school and I had a class at like 1, and then it was like 10:30, and it was like 9 o'clock, and I was walking back from a run, and I was like at Home Depot. I would have been at Home Depot that whole fucking time. Yeah. And I was like. That literally drives me fucking crazy.
It was so bad. Like
that shit.
When I was working in garden, working from fucking 8 to 6 pissed me off.
Dreadful.
So many people just annoying me. The phone, I keep getting calls after calls.
These customers ask
phone
questions.
is just.
No,
I hate answering.
That's another thing. Like, some lady brought up to like me and a couple of my coworkers that like I'm friends with. They're like I heard there's like a running meme like on Facebook or some bullshit, and she's like customers like that Home Depot associates don't like customers, and it's like no fucking shit, like we hate y'all.
Wait,
like,
a customer told you that?
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to fucking
Dude,
deal with
anywhere you work, you're gonna hate customers.
I don't give a fuck what you need. I'm sorry, but like I have a job that I'm supposed to be doing, and you stopping me to ask me where the fuck these pickets are when there's a sign that says pickets.
Dude,
like, bitch,
it was fucking annoying. Like when I was working, I was like stocking the shelves back up, and there was these guys that would come in and they would ask me questions. They would already know the answers to, but they would ask me questions to see what I know if I can help them pick.
That's a dick move.
That's fucking annoying.
Like they're asking like if you like
if you could tell them what the difference
is more efficient with gasoline or something.
If you could tell the difference between the two,
I'll be honest, when customers ask me questions, regardless if I know the answer or not, I'm like, I don't know, let me grab somebody for you. Every time, no, I don't walk off. I'll just get somebody else, like, hey, they need your help, because I don't feel like answering your question, honestly.
I did that a couple times.
There's been a couple times where there's a couple times, no, but that, like, people always ask me to cut wood. I'm not cutting the wood. Like, there's been so many times that I've not cut wood, and then like as soon as I cut someone else's wood, some motherfucker walks up with a fucking cart with like 9 pieces of fucking plywood on it, and he's like, "Can you? I need this one cut 3 different ways. I need this one cut 20 different ways. All this other shit." And you have to go put it on a thing. You have to fucking mark it up, cut it, and this dude's sitting there watching the whole time, having a fucking good time.
Yeah, but you don't even
working my ass off, getting sawdust all over me, bro. And then as soon as I finish that, dude, some other motherfucker pulls up with
Yeah, but you weren't even working for lumber.
Exactly that too. I didn't work.
It's
for
fucking
It's not my
stupid.
job, but I did it.
Yeah.
I did it like sometimes.
Yeah, it's fucking.
You know, it was fucking.
But yeah,
I do for snap.
dude, customers they expect you to do like stupid stuff.
Everything.
Like,
Now,
literally everything.
One thing I hope for with like our generation, I don't know. I think boomers are like ingrained with the idea that like customer service
I love that
is
saying.
key.
Boomers.
Boomers are real. Like I'm dead ass.
Yeah.
They're ingrained that like if you work in a service job that you have to give a fuck about them. And I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I'm a person just like you are, and I don't give a fuck about
Honestly,
you.
we don't care about you.
Anywhere you work, you're gonna hate the customer.
We're all getting fired, by the way. None of y'all have a job tomorrow. So everybody in this room's getting fired.
No, but here's the
I
thing.
don't give a fuck.
I wouldn't. I would only care about customer service. It was like my own
Well,
business.
and
Like,
don't get me wrong,
Like if I started this restaurant, then I care about you. But
I
I work for Walmart. It's whatever, bro.
I don't think I'm an. I really do try to be nice to people.
Yeah.
But I hate when people think that when my number one priority should be like you and only you. Like if I'm helping another customer and I'm already in the middle of doing something, I'm like showing them something or I'm walking to go grab something for them, and then somebody else, and that's like 80% of my job because I have to go grab an order from the back, walk all the way across the store and give it to somebody, and they see me walking with an order and they're like, "Sir, can you like show me where this is, or can you cut this wood for me?" And no, I'm in the middle of helping somebody
that
else.
one customer that asked him to cut wood has just pissed him
You
off
only
to
been asked
this
to
day.
cut wood one time. It was grave.
It happens all the
Dude, because they
time.
don't know. Like, I got 5 calls one day. So I had to go to the front where customer service was. I had to put this generator up. I had to go fucking drag that thing all the way up. Then I had to go help people. In the front with mulch. Then I had to go help with the fucking grass. So 5 people are telling me to do 10 different things, and then somebody just comes up to me and asks me, "Hey, what is this? What is this? Why is this better than this?"
Which one more is most
sets you
efficient to
off.
get?
I fucking hate it.
Nah,
They think we sit there and read the fucking user manual.
Yeah, I don't know that
there's
shit.
points where I'm feeling nice. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna help this
Yeah,
person.
yeah, no,
I'm gonna walk you all the way to the bread aisle since you don't know where you're at and you're all the way in lawn.
You're all
But
there in
I'll
garden.
walk.
You're
Today I'll
outside.
walk.
You're outside the store.
You're looking
Yeah.
at the tires. Where's the bread?
Yeah, today I'll walk you, but
Another thing. All right, so we need to get off this topic because we're on Home Depot for way too long. I don't think people give a fuck. About Home Depot. But
I don't want to do. I work at Walmart.
Anyways, working in these fucking supermarket thing. Anyways, last thing I think is like I cannot stand when people come up to me and like, "Sir, where can I get one of those carts?" And like literally, if you ever been to any grocery store, you know they're fucking outside.
Yeah. All of it is outside, it's right in the front.
What I
Yeah.
want you to do is like, "Can you go get me one?" Why the fuck would I go get you one? Why would I do that? Like literally, I don't understand why I need to stop doing what I'm doing right now to take my ass outside in the heat and get you a cart when you have 2 able legs and you can walk outside.
Unless you're
and
like
get you a cart.
85, fuck
Yeah, unless
you.
you're like,
Yeah.
if you're in a scooter or if you're literally like old, like with a cane or something,
Yeah.
I don't mind. I'll go grab you a cart. But like, if like I'm talking like grown ass men that like don't care. They're like, "Can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? Can you do this for me?" Like,
all right, what about obese people? Like obese people, like
In
you're gonna go-
stores or just as a general?
No,
I
like-
about fat
all right,
people.
change topic.
no, like just
What is obese?
Fat.
What do you consider obese?
fat people.
Obese is like in a term. It's like a calculation of BMI. So it's like
We don't want
what's
the
your
scientific breakdown.
It's your
I'm
weight
saying,
to
what-
height.
At what
Yeah.
weight do you consider?
It depends.
It depends
your
on how
height.
tall you are. That's what I'm telling you.
300.
So like
Your
Jose-
average height.
like Jose.
Jose's not
is-
obese.
I would say so. He's like 5'2". He's 5'2" and he weighs
But
more
see,
than
like
me.
the technical term for obese means like I'm pretty sure
Or
I'm considered
5 foot.
obese.
I definitely am.
I don't think
but
so.
I don't think we're obese. In my head, I would say that like obese is like you're like unhealthily overweight to a point to where it's like literally hurting you like a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Do-
I mean, I don't think
It
you
hurts
being
me.
overweight is like.
Do y'all
killing
believe
you,
that
not killing you.
because some people say obesity is like a disease and they can't help it? Do you believe like these people did this by themselves? Or do you believe like it's really like a disease?
I feel like there's definitely scientific and medical causes for why they're as overweight as they are, but I don't think it's just because they fucking
There's a
ate
lot
a
of different
salad.
things. There's a lot
Yeah.
of different things.
But I also think when they digest food, they digest it slower, and their body intakes it in a different.
I mean,
rate
because y'all
than
see
other
these people
are,
like they
but-
eat salads, they do the treadmill, but they're still on that show, My 600 Pound Life, and they're just
Yeah,
like,
probably because
Well-
the fucking 15 years before that, they were shoveling 6 Big Macs every hour down their throat.
Yeah, it doesn't
Anally.
take 4
Another
days
thing
though.
is like you
Takes
can
a
have like
while.
a really weak metabolism, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
really
what I'm
weak,
saying.
really slow, and like no matter what you do, you're not gonna lose weight. Like your body just won't. It doesn't care. Like you can be doing all this stuff to help you, but it won't change, and you just have that bad luck. Like there's people that are like that literally cannot work out and just fucking eat, and they're skinnier than like all of us. Like they're super
Yeah,
fucking
fucking
skinny.
Alex Lemus.
Yes.
Shout out,
Yes.
shout out.
Shout out Alex Lemus.
nah,
boy
but
Weighs like
as fuck.
60 pounds.
I think there's like a point.
You the homie.
Like, there's a time where you know, like, hey, I'm getting big, and you can either decide to cut your eating down, or you can decide that, hey, I'm just gonna lay here and eat these burgers. You know, there's a point where it's
well,
just,
work out.
But there's another thing. Like I remember
Just
seeing
train.
one that was like this woman, and I'm like I know this was like one case, but I'm sure like this happens to a lot of people. Is like when like a really stressful event happens in your life, you kind of just like fall back on eating.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
your one like
Just stress
your
eating,
one thing to
basically.
enjoy,
Yeah.
and it just becomes like what you do for a long time.
Yeah, and then you get that-
you get really fucking obese.
You get in that
And
cycle of.
that sucks. I mean, like I don't blame you, but like fuck.
I mean, it kind of happened to me. When I was working at North Dakota. No, I weighed 200 though. I weighed 200 and I looked small, but
definitely did not
I
look
was
small.
weighing, yeah, I was weighing
Sammy,
170.
You look like a bowling ball.
I was weighing.
No, you did not look
I was
small.
weighing 170, and I was working in North Dakota. And then when I came back, I didn't work for 8 months, just sitting on the money I made, and I was just
Quick
sitting
flicks.
there, just eating. I barely worked out. I worked out every now and then, and I gained like 15 pounds though.
Yeah,
15,
months,
20 pounds.
like-
God forbid.
I've
That's a
gained
lot though.
20 pounds. Like since like like I mean even like in the middle of senior year I was gaining weight because before
Yeah.
like in the summer of junior year I was like fucking I was pretty skinny. I'm not super skinny, but like I definitely was not like very chubby at all. And like I went to the gym for like I probably like I think like 3 months straight, 4 months straight, and I ran like every day. I went to the gym.
Yeah.
And like I lost. I don't know if I lost a lot of weight, but I just was more
You
in shape.
felt
than
better.
yeah, I was really in
Yeah.
shape. And then like when senior year started, I didn't want to like go. I didn't have enough time to work, go to school, and go to the gym. And I felt like it was a waste of money, so I stopped paying my gym thing, and I stopped going to the gym. And then I just stopped running. I stopped doing like all that shit. And then from like the beginning of senior year, I mean, I slowly gained weight. But like when school started, like in college, gained like fucking 20 pounds. Like since like literally like the beginning of my freshman semester until
Yeah.
now, I probably weigh like 20 more pounds than what I did then. Like for no reason. It's just that I literally just eat and
just chill.
I ate pretty bad. And then yeah, just sit in my room and do whatever. I do work or fucking hang out, whatever the fuck I'm doing. I don't run very often. I'm trying to run more, but
That's kind of like the thing where you have to train as you eat. So if you don't want to gain all that weight, you kind of have to be on.
trainer Sammy.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I need to know. Sammy,
going.
I need to lose this 20 pounds. All right, so
Sammy,
You can't be on a caloric surplus. That means you're taking.
What is it? Hold on. What is a caloric surplus?
I know what he's saying.
You're taking in more
Like you eat
calories than
chlorine?
you're burning.
You're burning,
a
yeah.
caloric. You're taking in
that's
more
it, a
calories
chlorine.
than you're burning, so you're just gaining a bunch of weight.
So if you ever want to just not work out, you got to make sure your calories are evened out with
yeah.
how much you work out.
Yeah, so you got to kind of be on like a caloric deficit or like
I-
in between.
yeah, 'cause
I definitely was
So
not.
would you go get your fucking master's in like medical science or something?
no,
Honestly, Sammy, you should do some shit like that. I feel like you'd be good at
No,
fucking-
I can do training. I think.
Yeah,
I think I'll be good
that
at
guy. Oh, I was about to say Brian Shaw. That's the big dude. He eats a lot too. But what's that one? The dude, the hot dog eater that
Oh,
eats like
Joey Chestnut.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
like he shoves all them hot dogs
You
down
seen
his
the Mr.
throat.
Beast video like a while back?
Oh, where you eat like a big pizza or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like 10 of them versus
That
just
was
10.
fucking insane.
But, like,
he said he
I can't
literally
do that.
gained like I think like 5 or 10 pounds like in an hour. Like
Yeah.
he ingested
5 or 10 pounds,
Yeah.
like right there.
like
Yeah,
literally
that's right
he
there.
out
And
ate
he looks like he's in
he
decent
out ate
health,
like a
too.
pizza.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The pizza was probably like from Cameron to me, and it was like,
Yeah.
like all like this.
Wide as a table.
And he ate the whole fucking thing
Yeah.
in an hour.
He said it was like-
biggest
or like
pizza
two.
in the world.
He said it was like his hardest challenge that he did was that pizza.
I don't remember. I don't know.
But, like,
I just know
I couldn't do it.
But, like-
My guts will be broken.
How's that guy not dead? You know, like what the heck?
He
He's
just
like,
eats everything else super healthy. I don't
there
know.
was a way
I
I
don't know
seen
if he
it.
throws up or anything.
No, he doesn't throw up.
Some people throw up on those competitions though.
Yeah.
A lot of people do.
I think I forgot what
Probably
he said.
did afterwards.
think they started
Just
it.
fucking yakking in the back.
because they gotta stretch your stomach.
Yeah, you don't eat enough.
I think what he does, I think he what he probably did to train is just like I don't know what he's ingesting. I want to say like milk, but I don't think milk would be it.
Nah.
But like something to like just really expand your stomach.
Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah.
How do you figure out that you have that talent that you can just fucking shovel down hot dogs 70 in 10 minutes?
I mean, how much of it is talent? And how much of it is like grinding?
I don't know, but
And not the shit.
You think
on-
it's a grind?
Not to shit. Not to say it's like not. I'm not. I don't know how much of it is a sport. I don't want to say it's not a sport, but
Yeah,
I guess you can kind of
It's a
figure out
fucking
like
sport. I don't give a
competing.
shit.
I don't think so, bro. But if you watch him, like he's sweating.
I
eating
know.
these hot dogs.
Yeah,
They take-
no, it's hard.
if you don't average 3 bites of hot dog, you're fucked. You have to
Okay.
do it. You have to eat a whole hot dog in less than 3
One
bites.
time I entered.
And then you have to eat it in like less than a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
less than like,
So
like
it's,
probably
you
5
can't
minutes.
chew. Each bite has to be a swallow. So you have to cut it into thirds, and that whole third you have to swallow the whole thing.
So they eat the whole fucking hot dog like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
one.
And he eats like
one
big-
bite.
Boom, 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 done. Boom, boom, boom. And they have a like big old fucking cups like this.
And
of
How you
water.
digest it that fast? Like how do you swallow it that
Dude.
fast?
like you just see his stomach like expand. Like it's.
I don't
it's
think I can
crazy.
do that. I gotta take my time chewing.
No, but one time I entered this turkey
I
leg
like to
eating
taste
contest at Com. It was free, so I was like, I'm okay.
Okay,
I'll eat a turkey leg,
yeah.
bro. But like these guys, I feel like they're all on the same level as me. So I was like, man, I got a chance. So I bit this turkey leg, and they're like, they're like,
They were.
bro, they're
grinding.
like, "Eek." They spin the turkey leg, and all the meat was like in their mouth, and I was like I was
You're
trying to
just
chew
eating it, yeah.
And you know, turkey's like super dry, so like,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, it's gonna like.
like I was fighting for air eating this turkey leg, and they're just like going ham on it. It's like Jesus Christ.
You ever done the saltine challenge?
Oh,
You have to eat 10 saltine crackers in a minute. You have to eat them one by one and no water.
I feel like that's easy.
It's not.
See, it sounds easy. It's like the cinnamon challenge, but it does
Yeah.
because it just
True,
dries your
yeah.
mouth immediately. Like
No
there's-
water, and you can't eat the second saltine cracker until the first one is completely ate the first one.
I feel like that's easy. I can
Well,
eat. I
it's
can
'cause
down some crackers.
When you start to digest saltines in your mouth, it has to break down the starches before you like swallow it because it's so dry,
Yeah.
and then it just eats up all your saliva
So you have
before
to do
you
10
can
in a
eat
minute.
more.
I mean, I can definitely down 10 Ritz crackers.
Ritz are fucking
Ritz are
great.
different.
Yeah.
Ritz are.
What about those like ones that are like
I eat
super
Ritz all
buttery?
day.
You know what I'm talking about? The like Swiss or
The ones that are like from T-Bone Times or whatever.
kind of like those. I don't know, but
Yeah.
those are good. But
Yeah.
I remember one time I ate so much I got fucking sick and I can't eat them
Bro,
anymore.
you know what's good? Those chicken crackers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Those are
Chicken
delicious.
crackers.
They're kind of
what the hell?
strange. It's like chicken. I mean, it's like a cracker, but then they put like it tastes like ramen noodle, like fucking
Seasoning.
seasoning.
Yeah, on the cracker.
What?
It's
pretty
strange.
heat.
I haven't
What
had
is
them in
that?
like 5 years.
It's
honestly.
strange, but they're pretty good.
Where's it at?
Everywhere. Walmart. Just don't ask an associate where they're at.
Yeah, they usually have 'em, yeah.
Especially if it's me.
Don't ask an associate. Don't go to Home Depot asking about it either, because you're not selling it.
Sir, where are your chicken crackers? Not here at all.
Go to Target.
Oh, that's another thing I hate. I hate when customers threaten like, "Well, I'm just gonna go to Target then."
Yeah.
Well, I don't care. Go to Target.
Same thing.
Yeah.
They go, I'm just gonna go to Lowe's. And then one time, I was doing like a drive. Like we actually went on a drive to a delivery. We had to make the delivery ourselves. Usually we'd give it to like this like third party like company. They take it somewhere and they drop it off. But apparently, what happened is the third party dropped it off.
Show the camera what
Dropped
you're
it
doing,
off.
Sammy.
I want some.
Show the camera what
got
you're doing,
tequila.
Sammy.
Whatever. All right.
Camera don't get to see.
That's illegal, bro. What I'm saying.
I'm 24.
Hard.
So, anyways, look.
There's already like 8
so
in there.
The third party drops off.
Is that the rest of it? Pour it all the rest of it in there.
Look at him.
Hey,
You got tequila.
I
we
fucking hate y'all.
have a grown man talking right now.
You know that?
Fuck Santana. I'm just kidding.
Sorry, Santana, continue.
Look, he's gonna cry.
I'm sorry.
And they dropped off the fucking whatever the hell it was. I think it was like a cabinet, like a big ass cabinet for their kitchen, and they put it in. You order it and you ask for curbside delivery. That's like we do that, and it costs like more money to put it in your house. So, anyways, they ordered it for curbside. They put it on the curbside, and they start bitching. They call the store and they're bitching about how it's blocking the driveway. And then we're like, all right. Like, I mean, you ordered it on curbside. I'm sorry, but so we pull up and we fucking come with a pallet jack, which is heavy as shit. The pallet jack's heavy as fuck.
It's not that.
To get off a truck, it's pretty. It's, I don't know. Anyways, we had to push a pallet of a thing all the way up their driveway.
The thing all the way up there, thing.
Yeah.
Thanks. We know exactly what you're talking about.
But this lady's like, she's like, I've been waiting for months to get my kitchen done. She's like, we've been doing this for. I order something and it takes. They said it's gonna take a week to come in. It takes 3 weeks. And she said, and I keep ordering my stuff from Home Depot and it just takes so long. She's like, I'm gonna go to Lowe's. I was like, you should have went to Lowe's like forever ago. Have you been having this problem like with Home Depot, like that your shit's taking too long?
Yeah.
Like just go to Lowe's.
Honestly, I do think Lowe's is better. Lowe's is a lot more. Lowe's is a lot more.
Not a sponsor.
cleaner.
Not a sponsor.
Lowe's
Home
is a
Depot and
lot
Lowe's are
more
equal
cleaner.
unless y'all pay us.
They're a lot more cleaner, and they keep their
Home Depot's
shelves
clean too.
stocked. Home Depot doesn't.
All right, what do y'all think about like?
They don't order everything when they need to.
And to walk into a restaurant, you have to wear a mask.
Oh
Well, speaking of, people probably tripping out that we're not wearing masks right now, like while we're all together. But anyways, to walk in a restaurant,
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
you gotta wear a mask. But when you sit at your table, you can take it off. That's
Yeah.
retarded to me.
Well, that's just the
just policy. And
That's the
like
policy.
law
Yeah,
right now.
but like,
And then also they don't want to spread. I mean, I know like technically you got it on your hands and shit, but it's more helpful if you walk in the door. You're not breathing on the fucking handle. You're not breathing on the walls.
yeah, it does
or
more
on the shit.
good than it does harm. So
But say if
I mean, I'm not gonna make a scene. Like, I'm not gonna wear this mask. But like, it's stupid to me.
I know,
Like, I'll wear it, but
in
it's
my
not-
opinion, I don't think you should be eating out anyways.
yeah,
That's what I think. I think it's dumb as hell.
We have Whataburger cups, right?
Yeah, but I'm not saying you can't eat out. I'm saying don't go out to eat and like sit in the restaurant. Like dining in is kind of useless right
I'll
now.
be honest, I'm
I-
not that scared of coronavirus.
But that's not the issue.
I think it depends on
The
where you
issue
go.
isn't. I don't give a shit if I get the virus. I don't think I'm gonna die. I don't think it's gonna make me feel like shit for a couple of days, maybe a week, and I'm gonna fucking hurt. But then I'll feel better after a week.
Yeah.
I'm not that tripping about it. But if I get it and you don't know for so long, it takes a couple
Yeah.
it takes anywhere from a couple of days to a week to even get symptoms. You can even be asymptomatic. So you can go around forever not knowing you got the shit and give it to everybody you run into. You go to work, you go out to eat, you go eat in these restaurants, and if you're one of those people that are bitching about wearing a mask and you're gonna complain about wearing a mask and you don't even know you got the virus, then guess what? You give it to fucking a million people. You could have killed so many people and you wouldn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's.
you know
I
what?
think it's selfish.
You know what's
Like,
the coolest thing that I've seen there in this? The drive-through strip clubs.
I've never seen
What?
that. I've
Drive-through
never heard of
strip club?
Y'all didn't see those?
Mike, you get on it. Drive through
These
strip club.
motherfuckers
So,
have never
the
pulled
strip-
up a Pornhub
I
ad in their
never-
life. Or they never
that's
looked
not
up.
what I seen it on Facebook. But anyways, the strip clubs are losing money or whatever, so they made it to where you drive through it. You can't. I don't know if you throw money or what.
It's like a drive-in.
Yeah, you just drive through and you get like a certain amount of time. You drive out. No, you can't.
So if
touch.
you have tinted enough windows,
Drive
you just
in
be
what?
whipping it out right there.
Drive in the building?
Look, drive through strip clubs. That's,
Where are these?
I can't really see it.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas. I mean,
You have
if
one-
anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be Vegas.
But
Yeah, it
how,
would be
how
nice.
much of a strip club are we talking?
It looks like they're just doing dances on
Yeah,
like
like-
on the other side of the fence.
Are they wearing a mask?
From this picture, yes, they are. From
Awesome.
This picture, there's
If that's all you're wearing, I'm cool with it.
Awesome.
Great.
But yeah, that's the coolest thing I've seen.
I never heard of that,
Dude.
This whole time.
Why have you been keeping this information hidden?
Hey, I saved it for the podcast.
All right, good point.
I knew it
Good
was
point.
coming.
You gotta share it with everybody.
Gotta share.
We going to one of those tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to Vegas.
No, we're not, Jenny. We're not going. I promise.
Look at this. They have a grabber to grab the money.
Wow.
That is cool.
But that's not safe still.
You think they're like spraying the money?
They should have their phone and then just like have a square plugged in, the little fucking swiper, and be like, just swipe your card. How much money?
Man, that's.
I wonder if you gotta pay before you go or after.
Or they have like a giant like a
Yeah, 'cause you have to-
the Cash App.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, for
Well,
sure. But the Cash App like
You don't have to pay to get into a strip club.
some of them you do, huh?
I
I don't know anything about fucking
Nah,
strip
I
club.
don't know. I ain't never been to no strip club.
What I was gonna say,
Dang.
is they should have like a Cash App,
Dang.
Cash App barcode. You like scan that bitch like from in your car,
Yeah.
and you're sending it, and then like they have like a reader, so the
Yeah.
strippers can see how much money they
Give
give.
the highest bidder.
That's I guess I don't know.
Like if you see
Each
the highest
stripper has
bidder,
their own
I don't know
individual
how
barcode.
I don't know how the general how a strip club usually works. If it's like that, if it's like a competition thing between strippers to get more money or some shit.
it should.
I mean,
because-
I think it would be a
I
competition.
think it is.
I think it's a competition, but not in the sense that you're known as a competition. You just want more money than
Dude,
the
they're
next
making
person.
$1,000 plus a night.
dude, that's
fucking
crazy.
night.
That's stupid.
Sammy's,
That is
Sammy's a
insane.
stripper. I was making $1,000 a night.
My cousin, my cousin was a stripper.
Awesome.
And
What is this?
she made $5,000 in one night.
Isn't that crazy?
That is
$5
literally
grand.
insane. You know what I
in
paid for
one
my
fucking
car?
night.
Fucking
Okay,
8,000.
I don't want to say you don't gotta have no talent, but you can basically be like, I'm just gonna.
You
be
gotta
a
have assets.
Good one.
But like, you can just be like, I'm gonna be a stripper, and then make $1,000 a night.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you got to be kind of good.
Yeah, I think you gotta kind of.
And I mean, and I think
use a
like
pole.
like pole dancing is sort of. I mean, it's pretty fucking hard.
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine if they
That's
look
what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say you don't have to have
I'm not gonna
talent.
say that. I was gonna just expose somebody. Never mind.
Who?
That's the whole point.
Imagine if they look like our 4th grade teacher.
Miss Drab. I know you live in Fenton.
One of
We
my
hate her.
friends from California said that the school found out one of the teachers was a porn star.
This,
Like
wait, what
formerly
grade?
or-
What grade?
like still.
Ninth grade.
Was
So a
she
9th
still-
grade teacher was a porn star.
But was she
In
still
Cali?
a porn star,
Cali.
or was she like
Yeah, they
formerly?
fired her.
But was she formerly
Yeah,
a porn
yeah.
star, or
She
was
was
she?
still
She's
active.
still doing it.
She was still doing it. I don't know.
God.
I mean,
I don't think you can fire him for that. I mean, yeah, I guess you can.
No, I would say like formerly, it's not that big of a deal. Even if you're still doing it, I don't think it's that.
I don't
crazy.
think it's that
Just
big of a deal.
respect the hustle.
That's
Why you hate?
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't be that big of a deal if she's not like promoting it in her classroom.
That's- yeah.
By the way, go look me up on Pornhub.
That'd be a little crazy.
Yeah, both jobs separate. You know, school,
Yeah, that
school.
shouldn't-
Yeah, you go
and
teach some
the porn is
fucking
porn,
14-year-olds, and then you go get dick down at 2 o'clock. Just pretty simple.
Shout out to all. By the way, we had like 6 teachers get fired in the high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
All having sex with their
Yeah.
kids.
That shit
Not
was
with her kids, but the
It's just
All
wild.
the students that did that, shout out to
I
you.
was thinking about
and we
how,
know who
like,
you are.
how like
Yeah.
wild that is. Like that happened to like at our school while we went to school.
Yeah.
And multiple fucking times.
Multiple times. That's awesome.
So wait, it was just twice? I can think of a. I don't know
See,
if
we
it's-
had.
But you know,
Yeah.
What was
English
her-
teacher, and then there was AV.
Yeah.
But anybody else?
That's the only 2 I can think of.
They accused Mr. B. He's the Spanish teacher.
Oh,
they
yeah.
accused him.
Mr. B.
But-
The Spanish teacher?
Yeah, he was bald.
Oh,
they
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
accused him of it, like the students, but then
But didn't
other
he quit?
teachers, other
he
teachers said he
quit.
just quit. So I was like confused. I didn't know. I didn't know what
We could
happened.
be just trying to cover it up because we already got shit on so
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah, but didn't
that
that
was like senior
teacher
year
have
too.
like 3
Yeah, I
different
guess.
I don't remember that. I thought it
Yeah,
was just
but
one.
with the same teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the twins. And
Yeah,
then
the twins and
DJ.
then DJ.
DJ, yeah.
If it's
Shout out y'all, bro. Y'all
Yeah.
awesome.
Legend.
I didn't know
trio.
about that. I thought it was just fucking one
No.
I'm
Nah,
pretty
it
sure
was
it was all
three.
3.
Of them with the English teacher.
at one time.
I don't know.
No, are you serious?
Hey, the
Nah,
twins
bro.
could
I was
have
just fucking
the
around.
twins could have confused her and just
That-
just
that
thought it was
is-
one, but it was actually both of them.
That's
You never knew.
That's
Acting
disgusting.
out.
That's nasty.
Do y'all remember? Well, I think it was McAdams or Barber, the teacher that apparently went like crazy and like brought a gun to school,
Yeah.
ran off in the woods.
Oh yeah. We had a lockdown.
Yeah, we had a whole lockdown because of that.
I
Yeah,
think that was
Remember that?
McAdams.
you know.
That was like pretty. That was like pretty close to Sandy Hook too. That was like right after Sandy Hook.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's Sandy Hook.
Sandy Hook's that
Like the
shooting
mass-
that
yeah, the
happened.
shooting,
in,
yeah.
mass
it
shooting.
happened in like Seattle or no Connecticut or something like that.
the real
Seattle,
thing.
no. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like,
like one
like
of
this
the
guy
biggest
walked
ones.
up into elementary school and killed like 20 kids. And then he killed himself.
Yeah, and then in junior high, we had Santa Fe.
Santa
No, that was
Fe.
that was
That was, I mean, junior
that was
year.
junior year.
Junior
Yeah, that
yeah.
was junior year. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was scary.
I was about to run out of the school.
Hell.
We were on
They
lockdown.
didn't even tell us what was happening in our school.
We found it out through Facebook. We were on lockdown, and I was telling the teachers, like, is there somebody in this school? They said, we don't know. I was like, so if I leave, are you going to stop me? I said, no. I was like, well, I'm about to fucking dip then. I'm not staying in here. I don't care. You're not going to keep me locked in the classroom. We were in the in hall. The doors were right there. I could just walk outside in the road.
I was upstairs
Yeah.
in hall. I was in Mr. Glee.
I was
Wait.
in the fucking portable, so I could just.
I thought
I
I was in
did.
art with one of y'all. I thought. No, I had it by
no.
myself. Yeah.
I was about to dip. And then we got on Facebook and everything. We saw it was at Santa Fe, and I was like, shit.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
Yeah. that
I remember
real
when it was
close.
all happening. We didn't know what it was, and
Shit sucked.
they didn't. It was like Mr. I don't know his name. He was one of the APs. I think you were like cool with him. One of y'all were cool with him. I forget. One of the APs. You remember he was like a Mexican dude, kind of older, kind of tall. He wasn't older. He was probably like
The dude with black hair.
yeah.
His name
Remember
Rodriguez.
his name?
Mr. Rodriguez?
Maybe.
Maybe.
No. I don't remember. It wasn't Mr. Rodriguez.
Anyways, so he told Mr. Levy, he's like, yeah, we don't know. Like,
Mr.
where
Gleavy's
they're
a
at.
legend.
Mr. Levy's a goat. He told Mr. Levy, he said something about it being it wasn't here. He just told us it wasn't here. But we were on lockdown just to be safe. And we're like, all right. And like we were in first period for like 2 hours. And me and Bryce did not do Mr. Levy's homework that was due that day. So everybody was huddled. The 2 doors are like over here. And everybody was huddled in the middle of those doors. So if someone were to look into the windows, they couldn't see us. But they had the lights off and everything. And they were huddled over there. Me and Bryce on the other side of the classroom with a flashlight. And we're doing physics homework. And Mr. Lee was like, y'all don't want to come over here with the class? And we're like, no.
Nah.
Miss Glebe, you got his homework due today, and we got to do it.
But I feel like if a shooter walked in Mr. Gleevy's classroom, he'd just like
Mr. Glebe would just turn
He would
into some other gang.
catch the bullet, throw it back at him, take apart his gun, and frisbee every piece of the gun at him.
Mr. Glebe's Flash and John Wick combined or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
My elementary teacher, I forgot what his name was, but right when you walk into his room, he had like 3 bats just sitting there.
You like baseball?
In a cage or?
No, just sitting there.
Vampire bats?
He said if anybody walks in here, I got bats. I'm like, all right.
Oh, okay. He is talking about this bat. I thought he was talking about like he had some bats chilling on his desk. I was like,
Like
God,
nighttime bats.
Jesus Christ, that's like the worst animal to have just chilling on your desk.
That's one thing too. Why did random teachers some teachers just had pets?
Like, ooh, my teacher in barber had chinchillas. They're so
Yeah, they had
soft.
one, and then what's the chick that was in science hall that had like
She had guinea
cockroaches?
That was
Yeah.
Miss Dornick.
Oh,
Miss Dornick,
That's
she was the AP
disgusting.
bio teacher.
And then who's your biology teacher that had the snake? Or you didn't have him, but he was the dude across the hall from Mr. Price. Was it
biology.
Mr. Price?
Mr. Price.
And then there was a dude across from. I think he was like a Steelers
Wasn't
fan. He
Mr.
had a-
Price? Yeah, he was a Steelers fan. I don't remember
Yeah.
his name.
But yeah, he had a
Mr.
snake
Price
over
wasn't
there.
Steelers fan. He was
No, the
Texas.
guy across.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, but he had a snake.
Mr. Price is a legend too. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
I never had this.
He's a goat.
Miss Everest, another
Miss
legend.
Evers is a legend.
Miss Everest is the real legend.
Yeah, none of y'all know these people unless y'all went to Dickinson.
I'm pretty sure everybody watching this probably went to Dickinson.
Yeah, probably.
I would hope.
Mr. Gleeby probably
Actually,
built a
I don't know.
rocket.
That's pretty good.
Mr. Gleeby was the first person on space. Did y'all know that? On space, I mean on the moon.
He went on space. He didn't go to space. He went on that
He
shit.
walked on space. Crazy. I know.
Legend. Real life.
Real life legend. Quack.
So, all right, I was thinking this when the topics get dead. What's y'all's top 5 favorite movies?
Bro, I every
have-
time I hear one of these freaking these,
All right, not
these
top
debates,
five,
I
top
can't
five.
name 5.
All right, look, the first one, Step Brothers.
All right, yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Step Brothers.
The first one.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that's number
the-
one.
You
but
mean
that's
your number
definitely-
1 movie, or you?
No, but that's just the first one I put
Oh yeah,
in the
Prestige
top
Bro,
5.
Your 5.
Prestige,
Your 5.
bro.
But here-
movie.
I could put. It's so hard because I could put Step Brothers. I could put Nacho Libre in there.
Yeah, but your 5 movie or like 5 island movies where you're going to an
Island movies?
You're going to
Oh,
an
gotcha.
island and you only have 5.
What about TV
movies.
shows? No TV shows? I feel like I'm a TV show fan more than movies, but I don't know.
We'll do movies.
I'd do The Office, 70s show.
Oh, so we're doing shows.
Alright, so we're doing shows.
Office. I'll do Office 100.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
That show's heat. I've been
I
watching
haven't.
that.
I haven't watched
That
it,
show's
a lot
pretty
of it.
good.
I watched it like I would say like a good portion of the first season.
So,
But it's really
Office,
fucking-
Always
Yeah,
Sunny,
I was like one
Rick and
fucking
Morty.
episode.
Rick and Morty.
Rick, even though he's a molester, Rick and Morty.
More TV shows.
TV, not really big.
I
on
gotta
TV
say
shows.
Game
I
of
mean,
Thrones.
Oh, that's a good one.
I gotta
I
say
never
Game
really
of
got
Thrones.
into it.
I never watched it
That's
that much.
good. I watched the first
It's
season,
good.
but I never finished it, so that's pretty
So
hard.
good. Queen of the South is a good movie. It's about like cartels and shit, drugs.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that before.
Didn't you talk about that
It's good.
earlier?
Queen of the South.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was telling you about earlier.
Okay, yeah.
About the dude who did the lighting and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a movie right now on Netflix called Extraction. It has the guy from that plays Thor. I think
Chris
it's Thor.
Hemsworth.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's Thor or Thor or Captain America. I don't
Captain
know.
America, I think.
Chris Evans.
But like, there's this
No,
one
it wasn't
scene
Chris Evans.
where
That's what Captain
he gets the
America is.
back of a
Yeah.
metal rake and stabs the dude in the neck with it, and then that dude dies, and then
Yeah.
the,
That dude died.
the metal part falls on the floor, and then he gets this other guy and freaking just like bashes his face into the metal part of the rake, and I was like, made me so happy. That was like the coolest movie scene I've seen in a long time.
Have y'all seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I watched
No,
like,
I want to watch
I watched like a third of the way through. I couldn't get
It's
into it.
so long.
Yeah,
but
I couldn't.
like, all right, so like, if you watch all the way through, I this one scene makes the whole movie worth it. It like literally is.
Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah. I mean, you want me to
Spoiler
explain it to you? I
No,
guess
yeah, go for it,
I guess
but
I'll
just
explain
for
it to
everybody
you.
else.
Yeah. So
Wait, that's Quentin Tarantino, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You care if I tell you then?
Nah, because it's been out for so long.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
Just
so
go for it.
just
Have you
heads
seen
up.
it?
if I haven't watched
I
it
haven't
yet,
seen it, but just go for it.
So anyways, so like the whole movie, it's basically the way I see it. It's like a timepiece. It's just to demonstrate how like movies were in the '60s, how Hollywood was in the '60s, the whole industry, everything. So it's really cool how they like intertwine it with like real life events, like I don't really know who Sharon Tate was outside this movie, but Sharon Tate was like this really big actress, and she was murdered by Charles Manson's cult. in the 60s, and the main character of the movie lives like down the street from her. And like they replicate the way that driveway works and everything exactly how her like house looked. And anyways, so like that same cult plans to kill the main character at the very end, and they have all this like they show because the main character is Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Great actor.
And DiCaprio is like this kind of like this drunk dude. He's kind of just like kind of goofy. He's cool, but he's like a drunk. And then Brad Pitt's like this kind of more I wouldn't say stuck up. He's more like, I don't know how to describe him. He's just to show like a really good like friend. Anyways, he has this dog, and the whole end is basically just like this big fight scene where they're just literally beating the fuck out of these cult members that are trying to kill him. But before the Sharon Tate thing happens in real life, they try to attack his house first, and Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio end up killing these cult members in like the fucking craziest way. It's a fucking Tarantino movie, so of course it's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be awesome.
But like it literally makes the movie for me. Like the rest of the movie's good, and there's scenes in it that are like fucking like great. They're hilarious. They're like meaningful, all this stuff. But that end scene, like it ends on that. Yeah. And I was just like, this movie's fucking fantastic.
So that movie, it's a movie about them making a movie, right?
Sort of. It's about. I see it, like I said, like a timepiece that shows like how the era was, but at the same time, it's about the main character. Leonardo's character is he's like this once big TV star, where he did like one role for a long time and he got really big for it, and then he kind of starts to fall off. Like they show him like very early in the movie, they show him doing these roles and he's like really big, and then at the end he's just doing really small roles, and then very beginning they explain like somebody explains to him like basically the Hollywood's trying to kill you off. They think you're over your time. It's over, and he gets really upset about it. And then it just shows him like doing one of his like final big movies for this new director he's never worked for, and the new director is giving him this role, and he basically takes it to another like level he's never taken it to. Like usually he's just been like the badass guy. That's all he's ever done. It's that same cliche, I'm a cool fucking cop or whatever, right? But this guy, he like this time he was acting this character, he really developed it. He really became like an actor, and you could tell like he really felt it. Like he really like he felt like he had developed like more passion for his craft than he did before then. So I think that's what the movie's more about, is just him becoming like a fucking good actor, like actually, instead of like reprising all those roles and whatever.
Yeah, it's a long ass movie.
It's fucking long.
You know what that kind of reminds me of? Like that.
All Tarantino movies are pretty long.
That role that you just said. The guy that played the Joker that like drove him.
You're talking about Heath Ledger.
Yeah, Heath Ledger. He like literally drove himself insane to put himself into the character of the Joker.
Method actor.
Yeah,
dude, top
best honestly, Joker ever.
I like the new Joker.
Oh, you talking about Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah, Joaquin
the new one, like the one that's like he kills people and shit.
Yeah,
that was
crazy.
Great
so
movie.
Good.
Man.
I love that fucking movie.
Just the way he moves.
Dude, it's freaking great movie. A lot of people hate on that Joker.
I thought when I saw the trailer,
they
I
had
thought
all
it was
those
gonna be dumb.
big effect. I mean, those big like media things comes out that's like Joker's an incel, Joker's this, Joker's that. It's gonna cause all this hate. There's gonna be shootings because of it, and like the whole movie.
You ever seen GTA 5?
Well, I mean, they say the same shit about that, but the whole movie is just like, I like the way that the guy describes it. The director, he turns it into more of like a character study of just who the Joker is.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so interesting. It's way better than like, I mean, not better than Heath Ledger, because Heath Ledger's Joker's a different kind of thing. He plays the villain to another level. Like the Joker, he's a perfect incarnation of the Joker as a villain. Like you see the Joker and you see him like he is root of evil. You don't know, the whole point of the Joker is you don't know why he's doing it, but he doesn't know why either. He just wants to cause some fucked up shit, and that's what Heath Ledger like perfectly does. He shows you that like I don't give a fuck.
So
I'm
fucking good.
Fucking
Psychotic.
Shit up. He's crazy. Like
psychotic.
It's so good. But Joaquin Phoenix, you see why the Joker is the Joker, and that's why it's good. You see how he gets so fucked up, and even when he kills people, you still kind of root for him, you know? Like
the story behind the build-up.
Yeah, exactly. It's an origin. Yeah. And I don't know if they're gonna do number 2. I almost feel like they shouldn't do a number 2.
Yeah.
But it's so.
I mean,
good.
From a fan point, you want that number 2.
I would watch it.
You want that number 2.
I'm not saying I'm not watching it, but I'm saying
I'm definitely watching it.
I think if they if they left it where it was, just how he began, and like because you know how the way it ends.
Yeah, him riding through the city, and then they wreck into him, and he's standing like an empire. But then built this empire.
But then man, doesn't it end in when he's in the ward again?
In the hospital, yeah.
He's in the psychic ward again or whatever.
I forgot about that part.
In the asylum, and then I think he like.
No.
Yeah, it does.
The end, like he gets broken out, right, and the whole city's in riot. But then they capture him, like it just cuts to black or whatever, like fades up to the sky, and then it comes back, and then he's in like one of those soft rooms, you know, where like it's all cushioned. Yeah, I think he kills the person and gets out, but the last thing you see of him is him running down the hall, and everybody speculates that like the whole movie or the whole ending is like a hallucination.
Yeah,
it's about like how like the whole thing about him like seeing Batman, or like hearing that his mom was like fuck Bruce Wayne or whatever, and like how that was fake, how all of that could like, it could all be inside of his head, and we're just seeing it from his point of view. And like to not make a second movie and to not continue like from that, it still leaves it on.
Leaves that
you
cliffhanger,
never know.
like,
and I feel like that's like super meaningful. Like, I don't know, it's really good.
It plays into the character, like you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that really helped DC out a lot.
Yeah,
oh for sure.
DC was
the new Batman trailer. I mean, I kind of want to see Batman. I want to see a good Batman.
I'm gonna watch the Batman movie.
But all right. So look.
But if it's shit, I'm letting you know it's shit.
Everybody's freaking nutting because it's who plays
the dude in Twilight or whatever.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Anyways, he in the trailer, there's one thing kills it for me. He's like attacking somebody and he says, "I am vengeance." And I was like, that's the cheesiest shit you've ever seen. Like, you're Batman, we know. Like, you don't have to say that. And I don't know. I was like, if that's what this movie is, you know, if that sums up
cheesy.
It's just cheesy. It's just another one of those Batman v Superman.
Is it like a remake of a different Batman, or is it?
No, it's a completely new one.
So it's like, well, is it still fucking like
restarting
Joker
the whole
thing,
story
and it looked like it was either Joker or Riddler in the trailer because there's all these notes to him that are like to Batman. It's all written all goofy, so it kind of looks like Joker. But I think there was something about like, it could be the Riddler. I think there was something about like a mystery.
I'm ready for Marvel to start coming out with some more movies now, man.
Yeah, that
dude.
too.
2021
coming out with a lot.
I'm ready to see Tom Holland just fucking take
Black
over.
Widow's getting her own movie.
Or in what's called goddamn
Hulk?
No, Guardians of the Galaxies. They're gonna be in a movie.
Oh yeah,
together.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
Dude, Endgame was freaking amazing, man. Like I don't know.
It was so.
Avengers are amazing.
Oh
that whole series.
The whole series, yeah.
From Iron Man in 2008 to Endgame right now. Fucking one of the best series of any movies ever.
I rewatched Iron Man the other day, and it was just like I don't know. I loved it. Like it's so good. And Tony Stark, like Robert Downey Jr. is the perfect Tony Stark.
Oh
like,
yeah,
100%.
He's so badass.
That's
Nobody
like,
else can play him.
Who plays Wolverine? What's the fuck his name?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. He's the perfect Wolverine.
Yeah.
Like that's.
And then like Ryan Reynolds.
Deadpool.
Like their casting is fucking insane. Captain America is Chris Evans is perfect.
Yeah. And to me, that's the problem with DC. They can't find a character to play their characters.
Yeah.
I mean, like Christopher Nolan's Batman with what's his name? Who played Batman?
Newest one or like
the old ones? The old ones with Heath Ledger.
Fuck, what's his name?
Heath Ledger?
Heath Ledger was the Joker.
Yeah.
But
I don't know the Batman one. I thought you were talking about who was the Joker way back then.
No, who played Batman?
Fuck.
I don't remember.
Who played Batman in the
Batman?
Who played Batman in
Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah.
Who's the actor?
Honestly, the Batman, like the acting for the Batman in that movie wasn't that good. To me, it wasn't that good.
I mean, it's not like insane.
It's hard to be a good actor and play
decent.
Batman because that's already of a kind of a corny character in itself. So it's hard to make that into a good acting character.
Like.
So who's Batman?
I
Mikey?
don't know what I was gonna say.
The Thing, underrated superhero.
Oh, fucking Fantastic
I
Four.
don't know about all that.
I think they're trying to do a Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four is so shit. It's been shit for so long.
I don't know.
He was fucking what's his name that played Deadpool? He was the Flame On guy, Ryan Reynolds.
Well, yeah.
He was Flame On, and he
He
also
played
was,
Deadpool. Captain America.
Deadpool.
Our researchers over there is kind of slow.
He also played Green Lantern.
Nah, we know what I
whatever.
watched.
Dark Knight Rises cast.
I feel like he was a good Batman,
The Batman-
but maybe he wasn't a good Batman. Maybe those movies were just really good,
Really
Yeah.
good.
and all the DC movies are
Bane,
spin shit.
when they had Bane,
Yeah.
Bane was fucking awesome.
Yeah, Bane.
That was Chris Hardy.
Yeah,
what
same thing
Batman
with
was
this
that where
one.
Bane showed up? And
That
they was
was
like
the last
running,
one.
running through the football field. and-
Yeah, that one was fucking great. Bane.
that was a good Batman.
Yeah, I like that one.
That was a good Batman. No, but you know what I was watching? I got tired.
I was molded by it.
Unbelievable.
Great impression.
Christian Bale.
That's
Christian
his
Bale.
name.
God
That's
damn
it.
it.
No,
I had to go through the whole cast.
no, but like I got tired of watching like Marvel and DC. Well, technically it's still Marvel, but I got tired of watching that, so I switched it up the other day. I was on Disney Plus. It was X-Men. Dude,
I
X-Men.
love X-Men.
I mean, I watched it a long time ago, but like, I had to rewatch it.
Yeah, that's a really
Bro,
good
X-Men
series.
are great.
Like what
They're
the
coming out
like
with a
old
new one
ones?
now.
It was called Days of the Future
Days of Future Past. That's
Yeah,
that one's kind of
that was a good.
That's a really good one.
It's an interesting like
It's a
idea.
good
Like,
series.
isn't it where they travel in time? And shit like
Yeah,
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Magneto and then Professor X are all younger
Yeah.
Yeah.
in this one, and so yeah. Now they have a new one coming out in the X-Men series called the Mutants. So it's X-Men like
universe.
but yeah, it's completely different.
I need to rewatch the whole storyline because I've only
Really
seen
good.
that one, and I began the other one, but I fell asleep
Yeah,
because
the
I've
Logan
always
series is really good. They have Logan.
Logan the movie, great movie.
That's a really good
Yeah.
movie. That was
Great
when like Fox grew a pair of balls and was like, you know, we can make rated R movies
Yeah.
and them still be good. Like, it was so crazy. You know,
Because
when,
of Deadpool.
remember when Professor X is like, and Logan, he's going old. I mean,
Yeah.
he's like really
He's getting
going
crazy.
and
Yeah,
he's
really
like Logan's trying to make him take his medicine, and he's like, like he's like fucking cussing and shit, like he's all mad, like he's just like an old man. I thought that was so good. Like that's perfect. Like,
Yeah. And
I don't know.
it was cool because they actually got to make a fucking superhero movie where they kill people actually gory and where you can see them kill people.
Yeah.
Where he fucking like stabs
that-
them in the face.
Was that before Deadpool though?
No, that was right after.
That was
Deadpool.
after, yeah.
Right after.
Deadpool.
it was right after
rated
because Deadpool proved to them that they could do a rated R one.
Because that
Yeah.
fucking blew up. The
It made
blockbuster.
so much money.
Deadpool
Like-
was
Yeah.
awesome.
That was awesome.
You know what's a good like character cast, but like they've been terrible at making movies every time. Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
I feel like they can
Mortal
make-
Kombat has so much potential.
They got
That could be a
some-
great
But they've only
series.
done it like twice. They've only made two movies.
yeah,
right?
and both of them.
But they're pretty shit.
Yeah,
No,
but they also
yeah,
like
they're
the
garbage.
90s.
Yeah,
they
then-
always like video game movies are like 90%
Resident Evil movies, pretty trash.
Yeah, well, all of those. See, the point of them making those movies because they know they're gonna make movies because of the title.
I
Like,
mean,
Yeah.
Halo, I like the first one. I think it was.
They have a
Halo?
movie?
it's
Halo,
animated,
yeah.
right?
Huh?
It's animated.
Not the first one. The first one and the second one, there's two like regular ones. They're not animated, but there are some animated ones.
When this
I
come
don't
out,
know.
There's
Mike?
two good ones. There's Halo,
Halo movie.
Halo
come out.
something I think, and then there's Halo
Like Shadow of something, right?
Shadow of Evil.
Shadow of Earth.
Nightfall. There's Halo Nightfall. That's part 2.
I've
And
never
then
heard of
there's
these.
I don't remember the first one.
Where they're
Remember
like,
that?
The first one's
Halo
pretty good though.
Deadpool.
so like, did they go with the storyline of the game, or did they make their own like story?
They kind of went with the storyline. So the first one was like when they're at a base and then they get invaded by the Covenant.
2001. So
Damn, what?
What is it called though? The first one?
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
That's crazy. 01. The movie came.
Yeah.
The game came out in like 99
Yeah.
that's
So
not right.
they
for the original Xbox.
the movie
Yeah.
the movie came
Golly, I
out like
forgot how old
like
Halo is.
09 or something.
Nah,
Right.
yeah, I was
The movie
wrong.
came out like 09.
that's when the first
Uh-huh.
probably game came out.
The first game probably came
Just
out.
look up
right?
Halo movie.
Halo.
I never really had an Xbox,
But it's
so,
like well it's like
I never played Halo that much. I played it before, but I never really got that into it.
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, the
everybody says
movie-
they're fucking awesome.
The first
Yeah.
three movies. I mean, the first three games are like amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Halo
the
was
first
going
well
on.
Halo Reach was like
that too.
that
And like
Yeah.
ODST, right?
that was 3.
I know, but it's ODST, right? That's
Yeah,
the correct
ODST,
acronym.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and Reach. All those perfect.
Okay.
But then anything after
2006
that,
movie?
garbage.
2006.
Halo
Halo.
5, terrible.
it's kind of like Fast and the Furious, where they're just like keeping this series
It's-
going.
It's just
Fast
retarded.
and Furious,
But they're
the
gonna-
Mars
they're gonna
race.
go back, though.
What the hell?
They're
Wait.
making another one. They're kind of gonna go back to 'cause
Halo or Fast and Furious?
Halo.
Oh, Halo.
Fucking burp.
Thought you were
They're
saying-
making another
I
one.
thought you were gonna say
and they're
Fast and Furious are gonna do it, and they're gonna go back in time.
No,
Say,
I'm not
God
watching
damn.
Fast
Have
and
you
Furious
seen the-
anymore.
I haven't watched
15 movies.
I haven't watched one in like 4 movies.
I've seen 3 of them. I've seen Fast and Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo
I haven't
Drift. That's
seen
the
any
one.
of them. Have you seen
Oh,
I don't really watch them, but I know that they exist. The Friday 13th movies that are like horrible, like they're not even spin-offs. They're literally not even the super old one. I'm saying like the original ones are like fine, but I'm saying like they wanted to milk it so hard. There's one I think it's called Jason X.
Yeah.
They're in space. They're in space.
That's like a fucking
you never seen that? Space.
No.
And for some reason, Jason Voorhees is frozen on this spaceship. I don't know what the plot is. Literally, who the fuck was in the writing room? He was like, you know what? Let's put Jason in space, frozen with other people, and he's gonna kill him. And his mask is so dumb too.
I remember that.
I don't understand what the idea is. It's literally just a money grab.
Yeah.
That's like fucking Chucky. They have like 37 child's plays.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah.
I'm tired. There's a lot of just fucking movies that
Chucky-
they just milk.
Chucky's kind of a dumb villain, but like,
Kinda.
When I was a kid, it scared the shit out of me.
yeah, but I
It's
mean,
like
yeah.
Leprechaun. Remember, have you ever seen a Leprechaun?
Leprechaun is the dumbest.
Scares the fuck out of me when I was like 4.
Gold.
But you ever seen Haunted Mansion? The movie? It's like a Disney movie.
The one with like fucking Will Smith.
It has a
I mean, not Will Smith. Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
fucking banger. It's so
That
good.
movie's really good.
It's really good.
I don't know why-
I don't
and
have seen it.
You know what I didn't know? It's actually, it was written after the theme park ride at Disney World. There's a Haunted Mansion theme park ride,
Yeah.
and it's like really intricate. Like it's really crazy. But I mean, apparently it's so iconic they made a fucking movie after the theme park ride, and I was like, wow. I mean,
That's a pretty good movie.
it's really good.
Haunted Mansion.
You ever seen House of a Thousand Corpses made by Rob Zombie?
I think we tried to watch that at your
Dude,
house.
Dude,
You have
Rob
them,
Zombie's
like,
been
Yeah, I
crazy.
have it.
I used to see them in your like fucking DVD collection, and it scared the shit
So,
out of me.
so like that dude, he
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was with Warner Bros. And like he said, he was just like winging this idea, just like making it up as he was talking to him. And they gave him the movie, and like they started producing it. And then after he was done, they did like where they watch it, screen it. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, screening.
They're like, yeah, we're not putting this movie out because at that time Warner was like putting out like all cartoony movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, we're not gonna screen it. So then I guess he just produced it on his own or whatever.
Yeah, you've got money for that.
Yeah, and then afterwards, Warner came to him, and now that's a theme park at I think it's Disney, right?
Rob Zombie has been going off in the horror movies apparently. I haven't been watching a whole lot of them, but like all like major movie critics saying Rob Zombie's known what the fuck he's doing with horror
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
I've heard that they're really
100%.
fucking weird. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
because
I've only watched
Yeah.
like
I've only watched the
out there.
Halloween one. He has 2 Halloween movies that are Rob Zombie. And I've watched
they're
one.
good.
Like Michael Myers.
The first
Halloween?
one, yeah,
Michael Myers. They're good.
They're kind of
Rob
crazy.
Zombie.
They're not bad.
He said like the reason he thinks that he blew up is because like in most horror movies, the good people win. But he says in his like it's the first time you get an opportunity to see like the villain win, and like it's just different.
His is like super dark. Like everything like gory, like dirty, fucking
Yeah.
nasty.
My
like,
favorite
he'll push it to
Halloween
like the
is-
craziest shit, man.
It's the the one where it's that family and he's a little boy and he ends up killing his
Mom, or
stepdad.
sister? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
Rob Zombie
Where
one.
he's laying on the recliner, he just comes.
Yeah,
and
and he
slits his
slits
throat.
That's the Rob Zombie
That
one.
was my favorite one. That was probably my favorite one out of all.
Yeah, that's a good
I like that one.
man.
That
And
one's
then
insane.
he beats the
He
kid.
kills that kid
who-
with a
yeah.
branch.
Yeah, with that stick.
Dude,
He gets this big ass.
Dude, now I
stick
wanna just, like,
that
watch
thick
a
and just
shitload of
beats
movies.
him with it.
They're insane, man. I mean, like, I don't know how much. I don't know. Maybe that's not like the kind of like horror movie I like. It was just like, it seemed like he was. I mean, I know that's his style. That's probably why people like it.
Yeah.
But it felt like a really overdone. Like he was just fucking murdering people in the craziest ways. I was like, dude, it's
That's
like
freaking
Saw.
awesome,
You know how in
though.
Saw, like everything's gory.
Yeah, I don't
That's
like
the
Saw.
whole point of
I don't like
Saw.
Saws.
Like that's the same thing.
Saws pissed me off.
I wonder
Yeah.
what's the
It's
last.
almost like Final Destination.
What's the last movie Rob Zombie made, Mikey?
Fucking horns up.
That's
and
probably
down.
one of the Halloweens, honestly.
I think he just recently had one out because he was on Joe Rogan not too long ago and he was talking about one.
He was on Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
What was it?
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
because he was talking about a movie that he was working on.
Crazy.
Cause I'll let y'all borrow House of a Thousand Corpses tonight. Y'all need to watch
Yeah, I
that.
haven't watched
All
That
that.
is
three
a-
of us are gonna borrow it.
Yep. It is a banger. Y'all will not be disappointed.
3 from Hell.
Yeah,
3 from Hell. When did that come out? What year?
2019.
yeah,
Need to
Fuck,
watch
I
that.
didn't even hear
Pretty
about
sure.
that.
I didn't hear about that either.
yeah. He was talking about that on. I think some of them are on Netflix. Some of his
I don't know
Bro.
why I'm so tired.
movies.
Jenny don't like scary movies, so I gotta watch them by
I've been getting
myself.
into fucking.
I'd be scared in my room by myself.
Did you watch The Witch
Like she-
on Netflix?
No, I have
Oh,
not.
I watched
Witch?
that. Like,
The
that's the
Witch.
one where it's based in like the 1600s. Whatever.
Yeah, wait.
I watched it a long time ago.
Yeah, Caleb told me to watch it. I watched it. That's a fucking weird movie, man.
What is it about?
It's about this family, and it's like old 1600s, and I think I don't know if they're in England, if not.
I think it's like very early America.
Yeah. And so like it starts off and they're in a town in a courthouse or something like that, and they I don't know what they got in trouble for, but they basically get kicked out of the town, so have to go live by these woods. And it's a family of a husband and a wife, and then they have a daughter who's probably early teens, a son who looks like maybe 10, and then 2 twin kids, a boy and a girl who's probably 3 or 4, and then an infant child.
It's a fucking big ass family.
Yeah. And so it starts off, and
they don't got condoms.
Yeah.
They don't. They really do.
So it starts off and they're living next to this woods. They have to build this shack out there basically. And then like this, the daughter's out there with the infant, like the oldest daughter is out there with this infant child, and she's playing peekaboo with her. And she goes like that and she does peekaboo, and when she puts her eyes, closes her eyes, she opens it back up, the fucking baby's gone. Mm-hmm. And then she tries to go run in the woods and everything. And they find out later in the movie, after everything starts going along, they live next to a woods with this fucking witch. And this witch is slowly possessing them and starting like to fucking freak them out and everything. And then the dad takes the boy out to go hunting one day because they don't have any food, and they see this rabbit, and for some reason the rabbit just has like this weird energy and makes them all fucking freak out. And so
oh, sorry. That just popped in my head.
And so one day when they get back to the town, they have no food. So what's called the mom's freaking out because they have no food and the baby's gone and everything. So they're freaking out. So the husband said he's gonna take the daughter into town and go find her a husband and fucking try to go get food and everything, but instead the son tries to help the daughter, and they said we're gonna go out to the woods and go find food, so that way you don't have to go out and fucking get married or something like that. We're gonna go get food. And when they go out there, they see this rabbit again, and when the rabbit they take a horse out there, and when they see the rabbit makes the horse freak out. The dog that they brought out there runs off, and so the kid tries to go get the dog, and the horse bucks the daughter off, and she gets knocked out. And then the son goes out and finds the witch's shack, and she possesses him. And then the daughter comes back and is like, I don't know where my brother is and all that. And they start blaming her. And then in the middle of the night, the son comes back out of the woods naked, and he just crawls in, and he's fucking like possessed basically. And that's how the witch.
The whole movie. I feel like the
witch eventually possesses everybody.
The movie's like
it's crazy.
I don't know if it's like psychological horror. It's just that like you don't really know what to expect.
Yeah, it's really fucking.
That's what he said when he was explaining to me before the podcast. He was saying it's like it's not really horror. It's just like the unexpected. That's
like the suspense is killing you because
there's no plot really either. It's just like fucking this shit happens. You're like, what the fuck? You don't know what to expect next. Like there's one point where the mom wakes up in the middle of the night, and she thinks she sees her son that just died from the witch, and then the small baby that's went missing in a room rocking the baby. And she goes, oh my God, our baby. And she picks up the daughter, or the little infant, and says, oh, she's hungry. And she tries to breastfeed her. And then it shows what actually happened. She's sitting there with the blanket and nothing's in her. She's going, ha ha ha. And a crow is just biting her right on her nipple, just fucking biting her. She's bleeding out. And she's sitting there just rocking the baby. Ha, ha, ha.
She's on it.
Freaking out. And also because when they got back, they tried to blame the daughter that she was a witch. And then the daughter tried to blame the twins. And the father didn't know what to do, so he banished them both to the shed outside to sleep in the night. And when they went there, the witch appeared and killed the twins, and then they like fucking possessed a goat or something like that and killed everybody.
The way
it was crazy ass movie. The Witch, Netflix.
Kill witches back in the days.
Well, people. That's like the like. I mean, it's literally called a witch hunt now, but back then it was the witch hunt. It was just like. Basically, you take whatever you have a reason to like think this person's crazy or think they're weird, and then they're so weird and they're so out of the norm that you go fucking kill them. It's literally insane, and like it's like for no reason. I mean, the same shit happened in like the '60s with like communism. How like people would blame them for being communist, and you would lose your fucking job.
Yeah, the Red Scare. Totally forgot about that.
What's that? The Blacklist, whatever the hell it was called.
Yeah, the Blacklist. They it's like people in the movie industry. And they like blacklisted their name. The actors, producers.
What they're doing right now with all the child stuff going on.
Oh yeah.
No, but the child stuff going on is real.
It's like that movie, The Majestic. I forgot who plays it. But this guy, he was an actor, and when he was like a teen, he ended up joining this communist group for a girl, but he didn't know it was a communist group, so he got blacklisted. And he ended up like leaving, and he got in a car crash, and I guess.
Say what's the point of the story?
Well, I was just throwing it out there because the blacklisting shit. It just made me think of the movie.
Yeah, how he got blacklisted.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
I was
So,
like,
but
goddamn, you got
when he
close
left,
friends.
like that, he left the communist group.
Well, he was a teen. He
An
knows
hour.
the communist group. They just somebody
He just wanted-
brought
because
it
there was
up.
a girl was there.
Yeah, he just joined the group because a girl was there, and then some people brought it up because he was in the industry, the movie industry. He was an actor, so they bring up stuff from your past. They bring that up, and then he ended up getting blacklisted.
Yeah, I'm about to go home and just grind all fucking movies I can find.
I think Marilyn Monroe got blacklisted. Honestly, was she? She might have been alive during that
But
time.
if she got blacklisted, I don't
I
think,
think-
she got. Usually back then, like I don't know how Marilyn Monroe's like in the like what 60s to 50s. She's like in the 50s, but like in the early like 30s and the 20s and the 40s, like if you were a woman and you like spoke out, like you got blacklisted. Like it
what-
wasn't.
yeah.
You didn't have to
banged
be a
the
con-
president.
You didn't have
when
to
was
be
that like flappers? Like that was what 20s?
flappers.
Flappers like when
That
women
was-
first started fucking. Like,
Yeah, that was like 20.
yeah, when they first started really being like, well,
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
you. We don't
Yeah,
care.
we're
gonna wear-
see,
we're gonna wear
fuck
strings
anybody we
right
want,
here.
See?
Yeah.
And they would wear those, have the fucking cigarettes with a long ass
Oh,
plastic
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And then fucking, yeah.
Like penguins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, back then you could just be a woman and be like, I don't want to listen to you, and they'd be like, all right, well you're never gonna work again.
Yeah.
Or like your husband would come home and have a bad day at work. Like, why the fuck is this steak undercooked, bitch? And just boom, you get
Bah.
decked in the mouth.
Fucking insane. Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
Like that movie scene. Frankly, dear, I don't give a damn. They
What
just
is that
kick her
from?
out the car.
Oh,
It's awesome.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
I don't know, but it's iconic. It's iconic. I know
I
that.
remember there's this really old video. I think it was like an HUHV video. Anyway, there was like a fucking coffee commercial, and the coffee commercial was a real coffee commercial from the 40s or 30s, and like the wife made him like coffee, and the coffee was like bad, and he drank the coffee, and he was like, darling, your coffee is just not good. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, honey. And he's like, well, I'll see you later. And just walked off. Like that was the fucking commercial.
I'll see you later.
I was like, what the fuck?
I thought you were about to say like he grabbed the cup. And,
yeah,
like,
just poured it on her.
And the whole point of the commercial was like she didn't use Folgers or whatever. So she,
If you don't use Folgers,
Basically,
it will cause a divorce.
but say if you don't use Folgers, your husband doesn't love you.
Yeah.
See you later.
Damn.
I was like, holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
I think that would work. I'm like, shit. Folgers.
It's like people are crackheads over Starbucks now. I mean, they won't drink coffee unless it's Starbucks. It's pretty retarded.
I don't know. I could never get into coffee that
It's
much.
not very good either.
You're not a fan of Starbucks?
I mean, no, it's good, but then fuck my shit up a lot. But I have a very particular case.
Santana walks in with a notepad full of what he wants. I want 3 pumps of vanilla.
Dude, it used to be really.
This guy right here. Every time I go to Starbucks, you go, how many mugs you got? Yeah, let me get all of them in my
How many-
drink.
swear to
Oh
God, you do
yeah,
that.
there was one
All the
time.
milks?
Look,
all the milks.
Look, Roxana was at Starbucks. We met her, and then I just thought about it, like what would happen, like how many milks do they have?
You have a
So
lot.
then I
It's
figured,
like fucking
like
25 cents extra per milk.
I just
dude.
figured, what would it taste like if I had all the milks just blended in one?
Yeah.
I bet it was horrible.
It was actually kind of
It
good.
was fucking pretty
I'm
good.
about to say, it probably
Fire, like it was heat.
It wasn't
There was
heat,
like
but,
it wasn't
bad.
10 milks in there.
I'm sure
if
it was
you're to
alright.
scale it 1 out
It
of 10.
has 6 different milks.
Yeah.
It's like almond
I'm
milk.
pretty sure he had to tell the like the fucking
One out of
barista
10.
like 7 times
Say-
what he
I
wanted.
say like a 7.
7 out
Like-
of 10? Wow.
Like I want all the
Wow.
milks. Excuse me,
I
all the
gotta-
milks.
Next time I go to
That's pretty
Starbucks,
good.
I don't go to Starbucks unless Junior goes to Starbucks, but next time I'm like, give me every milk you got.
And what drink? What was it? Just iced coffee?
I think it was just like a regular like frappuccino. I don't know.
It was a frappuccino. Frappuccinos don't have milk in them.
They don't.
I
got
don't know
all
what
of
it was. It was something. I just
Or
asked for
Frappuccinos probably have
something and I
milk,
told
but
them to
it's
put
not the
all the
same.
milks in there.
Can I get
It was just a cup of all the milks. It had no coffee.
Can I get a water
I don't even
water
remember.
heavy ice all
Something.
milks?
You know what else has? You know what else Starbucks has that's really freaking good?
Cake pops.
Exactly. Cake pops are so fucking heat.
Cake pops.
The
I
cake
can't
pops.
even imagine what they just heard because that was loud as fucking my ear.
Cake pops are so good from Starbucks.
Yeah.
Never had a cake pop from Starbucks?
Never.
They're really good.
It looks
actually.
like a popsicle, but it's just cake on a stick, and it's like the most moist.
Just cake on a
damn
stick.
When you
cake
bite it,
ever.
it is.
It's like it's not cooked, but it's cooked to
When
the
you bite a
perfect-
cake pop, you want that pop.
dude.
So just cake.
Oh my god. It's really sweet though.
Yeah.
It's a bit too much.
No, it's not. It's perfect.
It's not for me.
Hey, Starbucks, sponsor us and
Especially-
send us a fucking thing. There's cake, pops right
pops.
Especially if you buy
They like
Fucking
little
put
balloons.
cake
If
on
you
a
get-
stick. Or you just get a cake.
there. But it's not just cake on a stick, all right? It's way more than that.
That's how you're explaining it. Just fucking cake on a
I'm
stick.
getting cake pops
if you
tomorrow.
get coffee with a cake pop, it's way too much.
Fuck.
It's way too much.
I don't get cake and coffee. I'm not a psycho.
Cake and coffee.
The whole point. Coffee cake or coffee ice cream. Kill yourself.
You know the point of coffee cake was to drink black coffee and then eat the coffee cake. So it was even.
So that way you would fucking run 7 miles in 0.4 seconds.
Oh, wait, you dipped the coffee cake in your coffee?
No. It was just that. It was like a balance. You know, this is sweet. This is bitter.
Also, it's not a balance of sugar and energy.
It's not a balanced breakfast.
Yeah.
It's a balance of flavor.
Jesus. You fucking gonna have
McDonald's was coming out with spicy nuggets.
Spicy chicken nuggets.
Bro,
Speaking of that, have you had the Wendy's spicy chicken
They're
nuggets?
fucking amazing. Yeah.
Have you had them?
Yes, we talked
Wait,
about
I
this.
thought you said you've never ate
I've never had
Me and
Wendy's spicy
Malachi.
chicken nuggets,
Why?
and I want them.
Me and Malachi tried to get
Everybody's
him
saying
to
they're
go do
fucking
it.
awesome. Now I need to
We
do
talked
it.
about
Hey,
this.
Never
alright,
done
not
it.
podcast, but video idea. We're gonna sit here blindfolded and see if we can tell like chicken nuggets.
Good morning style.
Yeah.
Good mythical morning style.
So what?
The
Like
boys
McDonald's,
is-
Burger
Throwback to my
King's,
boys,
Jack in the
Brett
Box,
and
Chick-fil-A,
I guarantee Burger King got the worst chicken nuggets.
Dude, you know how
Maybe
much
Jack in the
you know how
Box,
much they
Jack in the
cost?
$1.49 or something like that.
$1 for like 30 of them.
Yeah. You're eating rat like 100%.
I don't think you can get rat that treat.
Bro. Cheap. Bro, like, Oscar is such a big Whataburger. I mean, fucking Burger King fan. We gotta bring him on just to talk shit to
He
him. all
loves
time.
the nuggets.
He will literally, no, he doesn't love their nuggets. He just loves Burger King.
Honestly, I hate
it-
Burger King all around.
I've
So do I.
only been to Burger King
I don't
like
think it's that
twice,
good.
and it's been like fucking
I think it's
6 years.
alright.
Well, I mean, I haven't had it in a long time.
I'd rather have over Burger King. I put McDonald's,
But no
Whataburger,
one likes
Sonic.
Burger
I'm putting Jack in the Box.
I'll put In-N-Out over Burger King.
I've never had it.
I don't even like In-N-Out
all
that
of our
much.
California fans. In-N-Out is straight garbage.
Well, hold on, let me just clarify.
I haven't had it yet.
But-
We've
about
had In-N-Out in a Texas version. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and say that In-N-Out in California has to be better than the In-N-Out in Texas because no way y'all think that's that good because the In-N-Out that we had in Texas was fucking
Yeah, it
trash.
was garbage.
Why was it so bad? What was wrong with it?
The burger was
It was
just
just-
super bland
yeah.
and its fries were stale as shit. It was
The
really
fries
could-
had no
The
taste.
fries could have been off.
Fries had
Because
no
that happens
taste
at
at all.
like you can go to
No,
McDonald's.
but
and
that
get off fries.
happened to literally all of us.
Yeah,
There was
all
like
of us had
4
bad
of us.
fries.
We all had like bland fries.
No,
They
but
were
like,
disgusting. No
trust
taste.
me,
nothing.
I've given people shitty fries. I know you can happen for
You do it
4
on
people.
purpose?
I mean, you can have it, but
I'll drop
I
a
just-
fuck ton of fries, and then they come up,
Hey,
they're
don't
done,
get
and I
me
leave
wrong.
them there, and then guess what? Fucking no one orders fries.
Hey,
And I
don't-
got all these fries. I ain't throwing them away. To me, they taste fine.
Yeah.
So I'm putting them
Don't get me wrong about In-N-Out though. I ate my whole meal.
Yeah.
I ate the whole thing.
Never gonna waste
Yeah,
the whole
I
thing.
ate it
Never
all.
gonna waste.
But,
But-
so hold on. So was it horrible, or was it just not
Nah,
as good as
it's just-
it's
it's just-
overhyped?
It's but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt
Okay.
and just say since it was a Texas
Overhyped
chain.
in Texas.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I have to try it in California because there's
Another
no
thing-
fucking way that they think it's that good and that bad here.
Another thing that I've heard that I was watching like an interview with like Marquise Brownlee and like fucking Bill Gates, and they were
PhD.
yeah, and they were having a conversation about what their favorite burger chain is, and he said Bill Gates was like he's like, well, you know, you're really accustomed to the burger that you eat in your area,
Yeah,
you know,
just
like
familiarity.
we love Whataburger because that's what we eat. That's like
Not even a sponsor. Shout out Whataburger. Don't care if you don't pay us. Best fast food brand ever.
I mean, I kind of fuck
Put
with
it out
Whataburger.
there.
I like hard, but
You can also pay us though. We would like you to pay us.
the whole thing is
100%.
that like basically you're more accustomed to the burgers in your area.
Yeah.
So like when you grow up on the west side with In-N-Out, you're gonna love In-N-Out. And if you grow up in Texas, you're gonna love Whataburger.
What's
If you grow
East
up in
Coast?
East Coast, I think
like
it's Shake Shack.
Shake Shack.
Yeah.
It's
Shake
trash.
Shack,
too.
Shake, yeah.
Shake. They had one in
It
Houston.
wasn't bad when I had it.
No, I had
It was horrible to me.
I haven't had it yet.
It's pretty not that good. Their shakes are good, but burgers are pretty trash. Steak and shake.
I mean, honestly, if you give me a burger
Oh, yeah.
and it's not horrible,
I'm gonna eat it.
I'm gonna like it. I'm
There's
not
only
gonna
one time I had a burger where it was trash, and I was in Louisiana, and I was at a Gator like tour restaurant.
And they had Gator in it.
No, it was just a regular burger, but it was the most dry, bland shit I've ever had.
The only time
Oh,
that
I'm-
I wasted pretty much like almost 3/4 of a burger was at Burger King.
Burger King.
Fuck
And it
you,
was
Burger King.
No, it was the Impossible Burger. It was like all
Oh,
plant based.
really?
I wanted to give it a chance, and it was straight trash.
I want to try it.
Yeah, I want to try that.
I've heard it's like you can't tell the difference.
That's what everybody says.
It was straight
Literally
horrible.
You watch
How
the.
do you feel about Burger King?
We hate it.
We all hate it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it says they use horse meat.
Unbelievable.
I don't know how real that is.
We're gonna get a new guy behind the chair because
That's
this
the
guy.
whole thing about
thinks
like
he
how
can
Red
butt
Bull
in.
has like bull tests, like
Oh yeah, bull semen.
bull semen in it. That's bullshit. But I mean, like
Does
And
Monster
what?
have monster semen in it?
maybe
If they do, I want to know where they're getting it.
What kind of monster we
Yeah.
talking here?
Frankenstein.
I mean, like the shit we heard from McDonald's, they were putting like a couple of places. I think one place, some guy was putting sperm.
Are you putting nut in the Big Mac sauce?
Yeah, in the Big Mac sauce. Yeah,
That's disgusting.
Wasn't there like a fucking trend that was going on? It was like fucking something with Gatorade bottles. Like Gatorade brokers stuck their dick in all the Gatorade bottles before they filled them up or something like that.
Who did this?
I don't know. I think it was like in junior high. There was like something that was going on. It was like, oh, fucking Gatorade bottles. Everybody.
I thought you were gonna talk about that McChicken video that was going around for a while.
dude, a bunch of weird shit. When we were in junior high, a bunch of weird, just fucking trends just started coming out.
I remember
Like,
when
people
that Bluebell ice cream, they had to shut it down.
Oh yeah, Bluebell was out there.
it.
for a
Person like
while.
took a dump in the ice cream or something.
Took a dump, and then they licked it.
No, they licked
took
it, yeah.
Yeah, the fucking Bluebell challenge.
opened it up
Everybody would go
and
lick
licked it.
ice cream.
Put it
Yeah.
I would have shot somebody. For
It's a
licking ice
felony,
cream.
dude.
Yeah.
Hope she's in prison for life.
back
Bluebell was
Death
gone for
penalty.
like
The same
fucking
thing-
months.
Bluebell's so good too. I
And
love ice cream.
another problem with Bluebell too, like that happened before Corona, but then when Corona happened, there was like a breakout out of Bluebell like factory, and they got shut down for a while too. Another thing, I remember there was this video. This guy was like, "Fuck Corona, fuck Matt, whatever." This is before the master even mandated, and he was like licking shit at a Walmart. He was just licking everything.
We should cut all those
And
dudes' toes
they gave him a
off.
felony. Like he got
Yeah.
charged with like a felony of like terroristic threat.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, there was this
crazy.
lady who coughed on all the fruits or veggies. She did something. She coughed on a
Like-
bunch of fruits or veggies.
Even if you
One
don't
of the-
believe in the corona, why do that?
There's no amount of clout that you can get from that is worth it.
I mean, even if
You're potentially killing people.
It's
Honest.
sad.
Fucking just all that for a drop of clout. Why?
I don't know. And it's like it's clout for young people, but I feel like majority of the time it's old people, and old people are just doing it because
They just
they're just rebelling.
they're
They're
just-
mad about something. I don't know, man.
Well, shit, we've been over here.
We're like an hour and 20 in.
we're over
dude.
an hour.
I don't know how long I've been in here. I'm fucking tired.
I think it's about
Yeah.
yeah. So we've been out this for a while. I think it's about time to get this wrapped up. This is definitely our longest episode to date.
Yep, definitely.
This is. I think it was pretty heat. It just kept flowing. We went through every
we
topic
talked about a
possible.
whole bunch of movies.
Yeah.
I know that.
We flew through it, man. This was fun. You know, this is Cameron, Malachi.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all got any questions? Put them in the
Yeah.
comment section.
Drop it down
Suggestion by Brendan Escobedo, boy, the young goat.
Yeah, OG. You know, fun out there.
But
Please
yeah,
drop a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, share it with your friends, give it all some love. Let us know how you feel about it. Any tips and tricks you want to give us, you know, we're all here. So, thank y'all for watching, man. We out.